Do you know the origin of the holidays you celebrate? Would knowing how the holiday came about stop you from celebrating your favorite holiday? Halloween during its time of origin was celebrated completely different than how it is celebrated presently. Some holiday origins of what we celebrate today might surprise you. Many people celebrate Halloween without knowing its origin. The first thing we'll talk about today is how Halloween originated in Ireland, and also the origin of the name Halloween. We'll also talk about how Halloween is celebrated in America. Knowing the origins of a holiday or occasion gives us the information and background to what we are celebrating. The first known instance of Halloween was celebrated by the Celtics in Ireland. For the Celtics, Halloween represented the end of summer and the beginning of winter, when human death increased. 2,000 years ago, the Celts celebrated the festival of feast of Samhain on November 1st. The beliefs for October 31st were that the Druids and Celtic priests could make easier predictions on this day. Bonfires were built to burn crops, and animal sacrifices were done. The Celtics also wore animal furs to cover their faces. The name Halloween also has an origin. This day is only one in a 3-day celebration. The name Halloween is the shorter version of All Hallows Eve. Catholics celebrate All Saints' Day, which is All Hallows' Day, on November 1st. The meanings behind the symbols associated with Halloween. Bobbing of apples came about from women marking the bottom of the apples, and the men would bob for the apples, and the women would know who their future husband might be. And the jack-o'-lantern came about from a man that made a deal with the devil for him to not take his soul. However, when the man died, the devil kept his promise and still didn't take his soul, so he had to roam the earth using a radish as his lantern. And his name was Jack, hence the name Jack-o'-lantern. We know the origin of the name and the holiday. Let's talk about what has made Halloween so popular in America. Modern day trick-or-treating didn't reach America until the 1920s. Many Americans were against celebrating Halloween. There was a huge controversy at that time. Presently, a quarter sales of all candy in the U.S. are sold for Halloween. Present-day ways of celebrating Halloween resemble Celtic celebrations, but have been modernized and changed. Trick-or-treating resembles the people asking for soul cakes. So in Celtic times, soldiers would go house to house asking for soul cakes, and they would pray for the souls of the people that gave them the cakes. Costumes today resemble the ways that the Celtics celebrated the festival, when they would put animal heads on top of their heads and dance around fires. In America, Halloween has turned into a child's holiday focused mainly around receiving candy. The true nature is hidden behind the glamour of the candy and costumes. Many people celebrate Halloween without knowing its origin, and the topics that we covered were how Halloween originated in Ireland, the origin of the name Halloween, and how Halloween is presently celebrated in America. In conclusion, there are many things not commonly known about Halloween, its origin and symbols still practiced today. From the Celtics to medieval Europe to modern America, Halloween has always been around, though the reasons for most of the traditions were lost along the way.